Just thought I'd do a quick video where I stack some wood on which firewood I think is best. It's a bit of a loaded question, that, or loaded title, or whatever it will be. Because the simple answer to that is whichever firewood costs you the least to heat your home, or takes the least effort to get. I've obviously got quite a lot of firewood, and I haven't paid for any of it. I mean, some of it I have quote unquote paid for, or given some donation for, or done a favour for. But I do this obviously because I love it, but because it's free. No, I don't steal any of this wood. I know there's a lot that do, and I don't advocate people stealing wood. I'd be pretty annoyed if I'd cut up a load of this firewood and came home and somebody had taken it. But and it also depends a lot if you can get free firewood on where you live. If you live in a populated area, lots of other people competing for free firewood, then you'll find it much more difficult. I live in North Wales. We've got a lot more trees than people, and there is firewood to be had for free without stealing if you use your initiative. So yeah, it's whatever you can get that's easiest and cheapest. Now, obviously, if you get a lot of firewood like I do, because I'm interested in it, I get all types, and obviously you'll develop a preference of which firewood you prefer. My preference, if I could only burn a couple of things, would be I would only burn oak and birch. I love burning oak and birch. That doesn't, and other people have other preferences. But people will tell you, oh, you can't burn conifer, you can't burn pine, blah 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 blah. If you get it dry, you can burn whatever you like as long as it's wood, especially if it's free. Leylandii conifer, yeah, it's not the best for BTUs, but if you don't have any other choice, get it bone dry, get plenty of it, and it's better than nothing, and it will keep you warm. You might have to burn twice as much of it. It doesn't tar up your chimney, just make sure it's dry. Make sure it's bone dry. We'll talk about drying in another video, because that's quite another obsession of mine. I'll also do a video on how I get my firewood for free. Might not give you all my secrets, but certainly enough to get you on your way. My secret is bloody picking wood up, isn't it? So, I mean, from a BTU point, obviously, the best type of things are oak, beech, ash. If you can get it, hawthorn. Oh, sorry, tell a lie. My favourite to burn is blackthorn. Blackthorn burns like coal. Absolutely amazing stuff. It takes a long time to dry, and you don't get very big pieces of it. That's one that I save in my little treat pile for burning when I'm sat next to the fire. So you can go online, you can look at BTU charts, and you can find out which firewood is quote unquote best. But I will burn anything and I'm only starting to become fussy now that I have my next 3 winters sorted. So probably from this point on, I wouldn't go and ask people for softwood or for some of the inferior hardwoods that I probably just go for, because I can afford to now, because I've got a big stock of it. Should be choosy. But most certainly, in my opinion, the best firewood is free firewood. Most people won't be able to get free firewood. Or may not be able to process it themselves, in which case it makes sense to buy it. Seeing as I'm still physically fit and able, and I hope to remain so, it's a good kills two birds with kills many birds with one stone. So my favourite firewoods, oak and birch. I like oak because it burns for ages. Don't need to. I've got a little 5 kilowatt modern log burner. So it's very small, so you don't want to overload it with oak, otherwise it gets very hot. And people say, "Oh, I don't like oak." I think people don't realise how long it takes to season oak. No, it doesn't. You can season oak in a year if it's cut down in winter, and you can season it for the following winter, but you have to cut it like that, thin. Again, you can look up board inch drying rates online. I'm not going to give you a seminar on that. And so, the best firewood to you might change with how long you're in the game type thing, because your first couple of years you might be looking for stuff that you can burn for that next year. So, which is basically anything if you split it thin. But generally, the internet will tell you to get things like softwoods and birch and hazel and things like that. Just cut it thin. Ash is a great one. People say you can burn ash wet. That's a load of rubbish. Of course you burn anything wet, and no doubt you can. Just get your wood dry. Do yourself a favour. Your fire catch is easier. It doesn't mess your chimney up. Just get it bone dry. Get it bone dry, and you can burn whatever you like, and then you can have your first few years of burning rubbish that you can easy to get hold of because nobody else wants it, like leyland dye or other inferior things. Just cut them thin and then become more choosy as you go along. I've got a little bucket here of the reject odd shaped ones. In case I find a place for them to fit. Otherwise they go on the top so they don't destabilise, as I mentioned in a previous video. I'm keeping my voice down a bit because my neighbour's window's right next door, so I don't want them thinking I'm talking to myself in the garden, which I kind of am. Ash is a great one. Was my favourite in my first year because I could season it for that year. It dried really quick, split really easy, and it burnt really good that year. Won't turn my nose up at ash ever. But now that I've kind of levelled up a bit in the firewood collecting game, if I can choose, I would choose something else. But I mean, which is ridiculous. Ash is brilliant to burn. So burn what you like, burn what you can get hold of easily, legally, cheaply, freely, whatever. Right, it's going dark. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I'll do a video on drying another time. Actually talk through some of the woods I've got. I mean, I've got a lot of different woods here. Oak, we're just looking at them now. Oak, ash, sycamore, hawthorn, blackthorn, some pear. What else have I got? Bits of pine, loads and loads of ash. Oh, there's some birch, willow as well. People say willow's no good, but again, if it's free, it seasons quick. It also burns quick, but it burns. Yeah. Right. See you in the next one.